Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is FabriChat.
Well, we're laughing because she's mustering up a smile.
Yeah, I have some
She's
attitude.
been, oh my gosh, so grumpy.
I'm just super stressed.
She is stressed.
Which comes out negatively.
Towards her mother. She's nice to everyone else, except her mother.
I don't know.
Okay, maybe she's not nice to everybody else.
She can take it, though. She can't, but...
I can't take it. I used to be able to take it. Now I just want to just hug her.
Squeeze it out.
Squeeze it out. But she's going to take the rest of the week off. She's going to take off, well, kind of not really 4 days. We have a big wedding to go to on Saturday, but she needs to catch up on her long arm quilting. She's just, you know, and then 2 retreats back to back. So her sewing room looks like my sewing room. So she just needs a few minutes.
And my sewing room and Jack share the same room. Or my long arm. His name is Jack. So it's even worse.
Yeah.
Because
so
it's piled outside my room because I have to be able to get to...
No me time. No. So it's kind of bad. So she's going to take some time off. So a couple of good news things. So she'll be here tonight for the box opening. But then Friday morning, it is me and Eliza.
Yes. So get your little Miss Rosebud.
And I think Rosebud's looking forward to it. So that'll be really good.
I think so. She came over last night while we were cleaning and doing the stuff, and she seemed that she missed everybody. She couldn't believe everybody was gone already.
I know. She's back to school. And yeah, so we haven't seen her. And people have asked about her. I miss seeing that granddaughter. Yeah, we all do. Yeah. So anyway, so she'll be here Thursday. And then we have a couple of things that we're working on. And in fact, that was one of the questions, was that the video that was out, when was it? Was it Monday? Was it last Monday? Was this one. And it was, I think it's called My Second Quilt, because she did a video that was called My First Quilt, and it's just how to take your squares, whether those are squares you've cut or squares you've pieced, put them together, sew your rows together, measure your border, put a border on, quilt it, put the binding on. She did the whole thing. This one, she put them on point. And we had a question from someone. This was about this. Karen Orville, our friend Karen, 4 sisters from Richmond, Virginia. She didn't write down the math. I was thinking that we had linked something for them in the video, but that might not be true. But there's 3 numbers that you need to remember, and maybe Brittany, you can put it on the screen for them. So the 3 numbers you need to remember is that if you take your quilt block and you put it on point, you increase that size by 40%. So you take that math. So whatever that is, so if it's a 12-inch block or whatever, you multiply it by 1.414. That's the magic number, 1.414. That's what will make your quilt bigger. If you didn't make enough blocks or whatever and you want to put them on point, you can do that. The other number that you need is for your side setting, because that was what Karen was saying in her email, is that she took the same size block and just cut it in half, put that same size block as your side setting right here. And of course, it blunted all of those. It cannot be the same size. The magic number for that is 7/8 of an inch bigger. So whatever this size block is, this one happened to be a 5-inch block, is what she did, because she just used a charm tack. These then were 5 7/8. You cut them on the diagonal, and that will yield 2 of your side setting. Your corner setting up here, this is 1 1/4 inches bigger than whatever this block is. So as long as you know what size these blocks are, which clearly you need to know, and it's the size of that pieced block, then 7/8 of an inch bigger for these, 1 1/4. You're going to cut that on both diagonals, and that'll give you the 4. So anyway, that's all in her video, and that was those 3 numbers: 1.414, 7/8 of an inch, 1 1/4 inch.
Tracy was reading me an email, and maybe it was Karen's email. She was reading me, like, oh, well, I have the answer to that, but I feel like I don't know how to email her back with all of these numbers. And
I think that's what I said. We must have gotten the same emails. Like, I'm just going to tell you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So be sure and watch.
I can email it to you, but it might get even more confusing. But yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what did she say? What did she mean by that? Yeah. So anyway, way easier to answer viewers' questions here.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of viewers' questions, oh my gosh, everybody's all offended about the Southern biscuits. So lots of information. And it was
I
Paula
need some
Hansen.
white lily flower is what I hear.
White lily. That's the thing. So Paula Hansen was the one who kind of put the question out there. Paula Hansen from Farmington, Utah. And she was the one. And it was funny because then she sent another message on her order and she says, I need those Southern biscuits. This is hilarious. She says,
We all do.
I can no longer take the anxiety required to pop open those scary tubes.
I know, right?
That's so true. Now you Southern women don't know what we're talking about. But here's what happens. It's those pop it. And it used to be you could just twist them and it would pop open. Now you have to like
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes either you can unwrap it and just all of a sudden burst, or you gotta like stab it with the spoon. It's like, oh my god! It's like that little crank toy. I hate that toy.
It's exactly what they are. I hate those. Paula, I think we have some answers.
Boom.
We have quite a few answers, but it seems like there was a trend.
Yes.
So one of my favorite ones, and I don't think she's messaged me back yet. She was messaging me. And if you see, there's a lot of responses there on the video where people kind of weighed in.
Mm-hmm.
And one gal is a food scientist.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what that is.
That's cool though.
It's something. She's a doctor of food.
Taste testing for sure.
Yes. Susan Holzer. She doesn't tell me where she was from. I was going to try to email her, but I put a little message back to her.
Mm-hmm.
But she says that Southern biscuits are made with soft wheat flour. She said that the deal is the reason that everybody keeps talking about this King Arthur or White Lily is because northern wheat that we have up here and in Farmington, Utah is a hard grain. It's a hard wheat.
Mm-hmm.
Southern wheat is a soft wheat.
Oh, I had no idea it was different.
I didn't know either. I thought wheat was wheat, rye was rye.
Yeah.
No, it's not true.
Oh.
So she says it, and that's what everybody else kept. She was the one
That's
who
why I've never
explained
heard
it.
of white lily flower before.
No, never heard white lily flour. I've heard of King Arthur flour because people talk about it all the time, but that's why they talk about it. So then the funny thing was I went on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where else are you going to find Southern stuff? I mean, I guess. I mean, there must be some place we can order it from. But even though the King Arthur, I couldn't tell which one was a soft wheat. There was a farina, there was all kinds of stuff. So I messaged her back and said, now wait, which one do you buy? But in the meantime, everybody else was saying white lily flour. It's a Southern wheat soft flour, and that is the key.
We'll have to try to go to Paula Dean's website or something.
Oh, I bet that's where. Paula Dean, I've been on her website. You just get
Just
like
her
the
box
mixes.
sets. Oh.
Mm-hmm. If somebody else knows, because there must be, because like now we order all of that stuff from that Pennsylvania
Chocolate thing.
mercantile
Yeah.
place,
And your New Orleans.
and I have a New Orleans place
Spice.
where I order stuff from them, from the cooking school down there. So there must be, somebody needs to send
Let
us a
us
link
know where we should
for
buy
a
it.
Southern,
You can buy it
prefer,
on Amazon.
you can buy it on
White
Amazon?
lily.
White Lily. And what's the description of it? It says Brittany, who's back to work with us, all of you guys that were
It's
wishing
white
she was
lily
better.
flour, self-rising, the light baking flour.
Light baking flour.
There you go.
Crazy.
And that was the other thing too, that all of these Southern women said, do not get all-purpose flour. They said you should only use that for your cookies. Do not use that in your biscuits.
Made from 100% soft winter wheat.
Soft
Makes
winter wheat.
exceptionally light and fluffy biscuits and cakes.
Put that in my Amazon cart.
That
box
is
right now.
crazy.
That's the
and you
deal.
can do subscribe and save, just so you know.
Subscribe and save all those
Regular.
biscuits.
Bam.
I can't wait to show my northern friends that I know how to make Southern biscuits.
I'm gonna make some just to updo my mom. 'Cause
Right?
She makes good biscuits. But if I can make good
She makes
Southern-
poppin' fresh biscuits.
No, she
That-
No,
doesn't.
she I don't know.
I know.
Gail makes the what does she make? Not cottage cheese. What is the one she brings for Thanksgiving? From Pardon me. Sorry. I don't know. She makes the best biscuits, but she only brings them for
Oh.
Thanksgiving if she remembers.
No, my mom makes them.
She does make
They're
those too?
Cottage cheese biscuits.
Cottage
It's
cheese
my
biscuits.
great grandmother Motzkis's
Love
family
it.
recipe.
The only time I've had them is from when Galen's made them, and I request them all the time.
Yeah.
But they're apparently a labor of love, and
They are.
oh.
Well, we make the two things that we make are the Dolly Pardons.
Yeah.
Which probably not politically correct to say anymore, but they are these. It's like a bread. It's not a biscuit. It's a bread roll, and that was what Grandma May used to make all the time. And they were big, and I can't make them the way she did. I don't know how much yeast or how she did that in there, but I would help her make them, but I don't know. There was something going on with that recipe because I can't reproduce those. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna try that. Okay, so that was the key, and then everybody else said those same things. make sure that your butter is really cold.
Yep.
Or they use Crisco, of course, and your oven has to be really hot oven. So those were the
Fabulous.
Those are the tricks. And then I was looking for it because where is she? Someone gave us oh, here it is. Kathy Johnson, South Carolina.
She makes good biscuits.
She absolutely does. She was the one who said, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and yes, I'm sending you that as a gift. White lily flour, self-rising for biscuits, and plain or all-purpose only for cakes and cookies. I'm 69 and I've been baking for most of my life. If you check out Brenda Gant, spelled Gantt, on Facebook, I make biscuits the same way she does. Oh. White lily, self-rising flour, Crisco, buttermilk, and a hot oven. All right, Kathy.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you. All right, Paula, I hope you took notes.
We're going to
Don't buy any more of those
biscuits.
poppin' things. All right. Okay, so a couple other things, some of the other questions that some people had. There was a lot of questions about pincushions and a lot of people buying the pincushions. And a couple things about that is that if there's a pattern that you're looking for and you don't see it on our website, it's because, again, on our website, it doesn't say out of stock. It just like disappears. And so just kind of watch. We know the ones that were out of stock and we've reordered those and they should be in here pretty quickly. If you have another order or whatever, or you email us, we'll grab it to make sure you get one first, and we'll keep track of those. And if you watch the box opening, you'll know when those come in, which is kind of nice. But the other questions that we had, one person had a question. I thought I wrote down her, Joe Peck, I think was who it was. And she wanted to know, what could she use to stuff her pincushion if she could not use walnut shells? They also have a nut allergy in their family. We did.
Oh,
Jared was allergic for years, and they can't even tolerate, of course, the dust from the walnuts. So there's a couple things. You can use sand. Sand or rice. So we'll talk about both. So the thing with rice is that we've used rice before. Rice is good if it's just going to be kind of a stuffy and you're just going to sit it there and probably not put a lot of pins in it. I think that it works fine. I do like white rice more than brown rice, but also we are in a couple things about that. We are in a very dry desert climate. So there's no moisture, nothing else is weird that's going to happen. The other thing is people talk a lot about vermin, and we've talked about this before, that if you have a mice, that they'll say, well, if you have rice sitting around, you're going to attract mice. As somebody who has lived in the country for 50 years, or did, I'm going to say, if you have mice in your house, they're not looking for your pincushions, they're in your kitchen. And so they're going to find that stuff anyway, and they're going to eat everything. They're going to eat your wool. They're going to eat your quilts. They're going to eat everything that they find anyway. So the problem is that the mouse is in your house, not, where you might have food. So get a big cat and keep the mice out. But having something stuffed with rice is not going to bring that mouse in. That mouse is going to find its way in because it's cold. But anyway, so rice is one option. But the other thing that's really nice is sand. Sand will work well, but some people will buy that white sand. And this is a pincushion that we have that was filled with the white sand. And I don't like it because somebody said that was a really nice one. What happens is it's so fine that if you actually put a pin in here, you get this little sand dust that comes out of it, and you just feel like you have powder all over the place. So I personally don't care for that.
It's like the
white
craft
sand.
white sand.
Yeah, but instead, if you get if you just have a beach near you, you can go collect some sand and you can wash it. Just wash it in a bowl, almost like you're washing rice. Wash it a couple times. There's some bleach in there, even if you want to. And if you have washed sand, you can use washed sand. If you don't live near a beach, that washed sand that you pay for that goes in a
Fishbowl. Right?
fishbowl.
Yeah.
Fishbowl. Same idea. Same thing. So you can buy larger quantities. What's a sand playpen called? Sand pit?
Yeah, you usually get it at like a hardware store.
Yeah.
But you get it in like a huge
We don't
10-pound
do
bag.
those because it's an outside kitty litter box. So it's super gross. So no one that I know does that, but I think some people have those, right? Because I've seen where you can buy this washed sand for your outdoor sand playpen. And it comes in pretty big bags. But that's your other option, I think, because again, I like a real heavy plain pincushion. I think that it just feels better and works better. All right, so that was that question. The other question was about downloadable patterns. And so the ones that are downloadable are the ones that are ours, because we can scan those in and we can sell them that way. The rest of them we can't. But if you go maybe to their websites, maybe they sell their patterns as downloadable. If you go to maybe their Etsy site. And then one thing I just want to mention about this one is called, isn't it called All Your Heart? Maybe. Or vintage, it's called vintage. Vintage pincushion is what this one is called. But the Bible verse is whatever you do with all your heart. Colossians 3:23. So this one, if you do the downloadable pattern, you don't get this. You get this, but you would be expected then to just stitch it or do whatever you'd like to do. So that's why the downloadable pattern is like $3.99. If you purchase the pattern, it's $6.99, but that's because this is in there with it. It comes in the pattern, and it is just the Bible verse printed on, this was Printed Treasures or EQ printables. It's a fabric that you can just run right through your printer. And then to take the paper off, you just heat it with an iron, and that whole paper will come off. And then you can see that what we did when we put these together is we just top stitched it on there. So that's the difference. With the downloadable is $3.99, but this is included in the printed pattern for $6.99. All right. Was that it for my questions? Oh no, I have one more.
That's good.
It's kind of nice because sometimes I'll start answering somebody back and going, oh, that's way too much. And then I thought, well, and if two people or one person has a question, there's other people who wondered the same thing. And so someone was asking, and I think that I have, the name of the person who asked. Maybe I don't. Maybe it was on one of those papers. Somebody wanted to know. I didn't keep it. What we use all of that laminated fabric for.
Oh, sure.
And so, because she said that she saw it in something, I'm not sure what, because right now we have probably 5 different bolts of it.
Probably.
So I'm not sure where she saw it, but anyway, you can use it for a couple things. You can put it on a bag, of course. So the outside of a bag is really nice, depending upon, what you're using for it. The inside of a bag is even better, because then again, if it's, a bag where you maybe transport things that could leak, it's just easier to clean up. It is a little bit more expensive because of the process, because like these are 1 yard packages. But it's like a big yard, right? Isn't it? Does it say on here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably.
58 inches wide.
Yeah.
So, so this is 36 by 58. So it's a really humongous piece. So it would be great for an apron. Really, really good for an apron. Really good for a bag. But these are like what, $28? Yeah, $26. $26. But what it is it's the regular, it's the same fabric. So this was Riley Blake fabric. So it's the same fabric, and then they actually dip it in the laminating solution or whatever. So it's, you can do everything with it. You can sew through it. You can throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer. It stays, it keeps its vinylized.
The nice thing about it though is you can just wipe it out. You don't have to wash it. So if you're transporting fruit or lunch or whatever and something bad happens, you can just take a Lysol wipe or a wet rag and clean it out. But it's called laminated, coated, or oilcloth.
Oilcloth, I think, do you think that that's a little bit different?
I don't think so.
It seems so stiff. You think
It
that the
probably
process
is
different?
I that's probably not. That's probably true. Oilcloth is probably a little bit stiffer. But I still feel like it washes the same or whatever.
That's
but
true.
I feel like this is super pliable. It's
Really soft.
Yeah.
The stuff from Riley Blake and from Moda, it is their actual fabric that they then have it laminated. It does feel different to me. It's not stiff at all.
Yeah.
Really nice aprons. Really, really kind of takes your aprons to a whole nother level while you're making those Southern biscuits. The other thing that you can use them for is making little snack bags. So, and this particular one, we put the pull fabric in there, PUL for polyurethane lining. I think it was what PUL stands for. And PUL comes in a couple different colors. They use it for diapers, people that make their own diapers. And so we put it inside this. And this is a little snack bag. So if you want to do reusable, earth-friendly snack bags for whatever you're putting in the lunchbox. And then these snaps are those same little snaps that they use on the diapers that are kind of good.
You can also put your laminated fabric in there too instead of the pull if you want to. It's just another option.
Exactly. Exactly. Because the pull, you could use the pull in the same way, but the pull only comes like white,
Solid colors. I don't think it comes
pink,
printed.
blue, yellow, kind of plain. Yeah. We were doing it with this because we just had little fat quarters of it, but that's way better. This particular pattern, it's called snack bags or snack sack. It's called snack sack, and this is Carolyn's pattern. So we have it in printed form here in this shop, and it's kind of nice because she gives you the little trick for how to make that little flap. So it's kind of worth it. If you are watching us from somewhere else, Australia or England, and you really prefer the printed pattern, go to her Etsy site, and it's Carolyn's in Stitches, and all of her patterns are available for download from her site. So, but we have the printed copy here. She used to work here before she moved to Idaho.
To be with the grandbaby.
Grandbabies. All right. I think my questions are complete.
Ooh.
Yes. So that's been the news here at... Speaking of the news, that was kind of funny. Last night we were looking, you get your news feed. I don't watch the news anymore. I used to be a news junkie, but I can't take it anymore. We've talked about that before, but I'll kind of scroll through my phone just a little bit and kind of see. And the only headline that I saw was 4 youths push elderly woman ... And I thought, oh my God, what, why would that come across on my news feed? Because I only click on like positive things. And for some reason I clicked on it, and the rest of the headline was push elderly woman whose motorized cart had died. This was in Florida, in a rainstorm.
Oh.
Pushed her all the way home, and it was like 3 miles.
Wow.
Pushing her. Three of them were pushing, and one was holding the umbrella. I know.
That's so good.
It was a really good story. And they've made like national news. Did I say it was in Florida? Yeah, you can find, And they were like, just got off work at some amusement park or something, and they were all 4 in a car together, and they were just getting ready to get on the freeway, and they saw that this woman was clearly in some trouble. So they pulled over, pushed her home, walked back.
Oh, good for them.
Nice.
Good for them.
See, it's good that there are good, positive, happy news stories every once in a while. So, Speaking of happy news and cards, this is kind of funny. So Adina Downey, and this is typically what'll happen is somebody send us a really sweet little card, and then they'll put in a little swatch of fabric and say, oh, hey, just want to say hello, and put in a little piece to see if you have this. And then this is hilarious. So Nancy Toussaint, who I know is watching, we call her Loud Nancy, who's watching.
She's a cruise buddy.
Yeah, a cruise buddy. So here's her really nice little card and really nice, super pleasant note, really nice. Nothing about this.
Hilarious.
Yeah, nice. And this. So Nancy, inquiring minds want to know, what is this?
You looking for it?
Do you want more of it? Do you want something like it? Do you want to match something? Is it a little block swap thing that I need this? I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Funny.
So it's just funny. It just made me laugh, that she, anyway.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, really sweet. Sweet little card. And by the way,
that's how my brain works.
I forgot
to tell you.
I know, really nice. So the other thing too that we want to mention is our art bra benefit auction.
Oh my goodness.
Pause while she gets some oxygen to that brain.
Sorry.
Want to just lay your head down?
I know, right?
Take a little rest.
Snooze.
This is a little
Totally. I need a little blanket. Quilt. Couple of them.
We need to find some
Hide
corner
me in a pile
we can
of
just
them.
hide in a pile. Where's Brianna? Is she here today? We don't know.
Find me.
She comes to work so she can sleep.
Oh, Lordy. Totally.
So our art bra benefit auction. So what we're doing is we still have some room if somebody wants to nominate somebody. And again, the whole idea, if you missed what we were doing, is for October, which is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We wanted to do something, just to help with reminding people, go get your mammograms, call your sister, call your mother, call your daughter, call your friends. Make sure everybody goes and gets a mammogram, just to kind of keep check of the girls and see what's going on. And what we wanted to do is we do fundraisers all the time, and we've done lots of things over the years, and then we end up giving the money to some big, large, organization that is, working on research or whatever. But we thought this year we would change it up a little bit. And throughout this year, we've done different benefit things where we've helped somebody who is just, an individual who's struggling. And I think that people that are either currently going through breast cancer or just recently did, there are all sorts of needs. It might just be, it might be the deductibles. It might be medication that's not covered that you have to take. It might be travel for treatment. It might be a human hair wig. It might be something very simple like, if somebody could just come and clean my house once a week for the next couple months, or a weekend away with the kids just to get away and have some time to myself or have some time to ourselves. So it's those sorts of things. So that's why we just want to, each of us are sponsoring a person. Might be a local person, might be somebody from far away. Send us in your nominations if you know of somebody who could benefit by, just a little extra check to help with some of those things. So what we're doing is all of us have designed our own bra. Some of us are farther along than others. Some are still thinking. Some are still gathering materials. We are going to have kind of a work day, and we'll try to do a little video of that so you can kind of see the process of that. And we're going to have them all done by the end of the month. We'll talk about it a bunch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do an auction on the last Wednesday of the month, which is the 27th, 29th?
27th.
I think I've said 27th a couple times.
25th.
Oh,
man.
really? No.
27th. Never mind.
27th. Woo!
The newsletter last week was wrong then.
Said the 25th, right. It's the 27th. So Wednesday, the 27th, 4:00, live auction. So we also want bidders. We want people that will will want to purchase these super awesome bras to put up somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
In your doctor's office, in your mammogram suite,
Mm-hmm.
in your sewing room. I don't know. Anyway, so they're going to be really awesome. And all of us are making one.
Yeah.
I don't think all of us are doing one. So there's going to be quite a few.
Eliza even wants to do one.
Eliza wants to do one. Oh.
That'd be cute.
That would be
Hers would
cute.
be cute.
That'd be cute.
The little training bras. But I was thinking.
Little trait.
That would be so cute.
That would be so cute. That would be really cute. All right. So that's what we need to do is,
Cool.
if you have somebody that you want to nominate, somebody that you know that, again, that's struggling, let us know and let people know that that's when the bidding will be. And then our Wednesday box opening will not be until after
Yes.
we're fully done. So if the live auction goes for quite a while,
So no one will miss out.
no one will miss out. No one will have to leave the auction to go see what was in the box opening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we went, Tracy, our shipping manager, and her mother and I went to Hobby Lobby in Wenatchee this last weekend, and Brianna had to work at the shop on Saturday, so we took Harper and Wyatt, and oh my gosh, I don't know what all was put in the cart. That I have some shark stickers for you, by the way, that I found that are not mine, but it was kind of fun because Tracy put Wyatt in her cart and went one direction, and I had Harper in my cart and I went a different direction, and we did not realize they do not like to be apart.
I don't know if they've ever been like separated.
They did not like it.
I don't
She
think
kept
so.
saying, "Where's my Wyatt?" And I said, "Well, he's over with Tracy." "But where is he?" "Well, he's shopping. We'll see him again. You know, we'll see him." And so then what happened? I don't think I told you this. So all of a sudden, I know that Harper was the one that started it. So she's sitting in the car and she goes, "Oh, oh, oh." And she listens. And then all of a sudden you hear Wyatt go, "Oh, oh, oh." And she goes, "That's my Wyatt. That's my Wyatt." And I said, "Yes, I'm sure it is.
Great
Who
job.
else would be part of your wolf pack?" And so then, "Oh, oh, oh." And then you'd hear him and it was loud. And this is like a big store,
Yeah,
you know,
it's
but it's,
huge.
"Oh, oh, 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 oh." And they're, you know, all over. And I thought, oh, whatever. And I thought, so then at some point, you know, Tracy and I kind of cross and then they're, you know, all excited to see each other. And I said to Tracy, I said, well, a couple good things. A, we are in Wenatchee. Nobody knows us in this store.
We're incognito.
It keeps them busy. So everybody in the store either thought it was the cutest thing they'd ever seen or the most annoying thing. So
Probably because they left their howling kids at home to come get some shopping done.
I know, but you know, what is happening? I know. And when we were walking by somebody that was clearly annoyed by it, it's like, Harper, they think that you're a wolf, but I'm not.
But I'm Hoppa.
I'm Hoppa May. I know, but they think you're a wolf. Oh, oh, oh! And then off she goes again. Like, anyway, but it was pretty fun. We did not get very much shopping done, and we got all kinds of weird things, and we have to go back again because we were trying to Google or whatever it is, whatever it's called when you're looking in the phone app for what aisle it's on, and it was picking up all of the howling. And,
That's like,
yeah, we did. Yeah.
Probably
So anyway, we'll go back without the wolf pack.
without the wolf pack.
And
yes.
but it was fun. And if you are somebody who heard that on Saturday, yes, it was us. So sorry. The store was pretty busy.
So
I think that there were less people.
by the time you left, they're just gonna come back.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But it was good. So all right, and let's see. And we have a box opening tonight. And gosh, I didn't even count. There's a million
there's so
boxes back there. I don't know if
So
you guys
many.
have noticed, but there's pictures of like the ships in the harbor, and they're finally letting more than 3 ships come in. Because what was happening was those containers were all backed up, and then they were backed up on the harbor and backed up on the roads, but now they're opening shipping lines. And so that's really what's happening is we're getting more than, you know, usual. We noticed, was it the gnome line from last week?
Yeah.
That was due in March.
Yep. It said on my thing it was a March release.
March release. So we don't know how long it's been sitting on the
Which would
dock.
make sense why Christmas is still coming.
Right.
Because it's not normal for us to still be getting Christmas in October.
Right.
It's something that by August we've seen it all.
Right.
Yeah.
And oftentimes by October, we're getting down to getting nearly sold out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually nice in that,
We have a little bit more time.
Yeah. Because a lot of you guys, I know a lot of people that watch us are more beginners that kind of started sewing with the pandemic and, have this new hobby. And maybe you're not used to that. If you can maybe thinking you're going to start your Christmas projects in December, well, let me tell you, don't start now.
Start thinking about it.
But it's always hard when you go to look for Christmas stuff and you find that it's pretty picked through. But
yeah.
We've still got quite a few things. I don't know if there's any Christmas in there or not. I would not be surprised, frankly. But
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't even know what to expect anymore.
I know. And we used to keep track of it, but
yeah,
you can't.
And it wouldn't have mattered even if we did.
Mm-mm.
Because we would have been expecting it in March and just never saw it.
Yeah. And then the other thing was, let's see. So now, tomorrow is our Hope Floats. Really fast, super cute. Do I have a block back here? I don't have anything. Super cute quilt. If I do say so. I redid it 3 times. We had different versions of it. But anyway, so that quilt is super fast quilt pattern, and that'll go up tomorrow. And then we have another shop tour happening on Sunday. Those have been kind of fun for you guys to be able to see different things. And what else is happening? What was that? Let's make that same sound. What was National Day today? National Day today, it's National Stop Bullying Day.
She looks at me. She's stressed. It's not bully.
Just saying. Because it's also Take Your Parents to Lunch Day.
We understand.
Lord knows I deserve that.
And you probably do. A little ice cream cone at the end.
I wonder if this is coincidental. It's also National Fossil Day.
Fossil Day.
She gets it. She's laughing.
My fossil. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm old.
I don't know why that's funny. I get it now. Okay.
I get it. And then it's also National. Where did it go? I don't think I told you this. It's National No Bra Day.
No. Ooh.
That would not be good.
No.
No. Yeah. That's just a big no. I mean, I guess if you're at home and no one else is there.
Wait until I get home.
The curtains are closed.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's a lot of things that have to happen for that. Oh my gosh, Dad watched what were we watching? It was some sort of a Linda Ronstadt thing. We watch a lot of music videos and stuff on YouTube, and there was some Linda Ronstadt story, and so it was talking about her story. Anyway, and so it kept showing footage of her singing, and all of a sudden he says, "What happened? Did nobody wear bras?" And I said, "No, 70s? No." He's like, "I can't watch this anymore." Why is she not wearing a bra? Well, because she didn't, and she wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
He did not think that was okay. So yeah, I have to wear a bra. It's not okay.
No. You're going out like that? No.
What?
No.
Heck no.
I don't even wear pajamas to Walmart. I have to get dressed to go to Walmart.
I don't do that either.
I don't even wear. I've worn slippers once because I forgot to change my shoes when I left. But
yeah, I've worn slippers too. That's always when but same thing. Kind of forgot that I still had them on.
And I just had to run real fast for, I don't know, probably something for the kids or whatever. But
and that's when you run into somebody that you know. And you're
I was like, oh my God, don't look down.
No, I'm not one of those people.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Do they look like slippers? They're not. They're fuzzy shoes. They're my fuzzy shopping shoes.
It's a thing. Yeah.
That's the other thing too with Harper. Oh my gosh. Tracy tried to get this on video. We will get this for you guys. Of Harper May leaving the car, walking into the store with her purse. She has her little purse. She had $1 in it and a block. I don't know what the block is for. And a dog.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oh, she also had some chapstick.
Yep.
Lipstick.
Yeah.
But-
She forgot she didn't want to take her phone. But I mean, it's okay. She had a little, phone. And she didn't
Well,
want
she
to
didn't need it.
No.
She was going to be busy shopping.
Yes.
So she gets out of the car. We're walking. And she's got her purse. I just have to stand up to do this. So she's got her purse. And she has her hand on her hip like this. And she's holding, but she has her purse like hanging on her wrist like this. And she's walking like this
Yeah.
into the store. And we're laughing. And she turns and looks at us like, what? Come on. And she's
We're
walking.
shopping.
I know.
Yeah.
This confidence, this, I don't know. And then, Tracy asked, well, did you teach her that? Did Brianna teach her that? I said, no, that is DNA right there. That's just how she walks. She doesn't know that it's a thing. She's just walking because that's how she owns it.
Yeah.
She's just, it's hilarious.
Yep.
It's so funny.
Bottle that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
She's
a
pretty
good
great.
thing. She is.
Yeah.
She is. All right. I feel like we have everybody caught up.
Good.
Keep writing down your questions on your notes on your order form. Email us your questions.
Yes.
On the video, you can comment on your questions,
Yes.
whatever they are. We'll see you tonight for box opening. And yeah, there's a lot of boxes. So we'll see you at 5. Thanks, you guys. Bye. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at FabricPatch.net.
Moody.
Totally a bully. National Moody Bully Day.
Moody Bully Day.
Oh, guess what else it is? National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day.
Ooh, that.
I know that I want to have lunch with a bully. I feel like this is not right. Oh, now that's weird. It's also National Curves Day.
We already had National Curves Day.
No, we had National Plus Size Appreciation Day.
Okay, that's curves.
I know, come on. We don't need to celebrate it twice. I mean, really,
Right.
how much chocolate can you eat?
Don't ask the kids that. Nana.
Oh, did they get the bakes?
Eliza was very upset that she did not get one.
He was taking some for her. That was why Orion
That
had
is
so much in his
Not
bag.
what he told her.
I said, let's take some for your sister.
He said, no, this bag is mine.
Oh, little brat.
This
Bully.
is my
But
bag.
that's right. He's my
That's
little
not a-
dude. We're
That's
bullies
not a
together.
bully. That is greedy. A little different.
Yeah, she was like, but Nana would never forget me. I said, "Honey,
I
it's
did
okay.
not.
We will all share, so we put it all in one bag, and they each got one piece.
He's just a little Jared. It's okay. We all knew that.
He is a little Jared.
He
No,
is a little
he's-
Jared.
But he's so much sweeter than Jared.
That's
Well,
true.
that's true.
That's
He
true.
is- I
That's
mean,
true.
He is very Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes into my room every single morning to wake me up and to snuggle.
Oh, that's
Okay,
very Jordan.
let's get up. No, I want to snuggle, Mom.
Mm.
And then at night, when we're watching our little episode before bed, every single one of them has to sit on me. Not anybody needs to sit on Dad.
Yeah.
No, they all have to be on Mom.
Same thing at our house. Robert gets his feelings hurt every night because Harper. He asked Harper, "You gonna cuddle with me tonight?" No, she's not. She thinks about it, just to say no. I'm gonna snuggle with Mom. And why? No, I'm gonna stay on the floor with the dogs.
For the dogs.
For the dogs that are you, Dad.
Yep.
Okay, I feel like I might be ready. Can you muster up a smile?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So much attitude. I just want to smack around you.
If I have to.
You know, I was thinking? There was something I was watching, and there's this woman who has a ring on that holds her cigarettes. Like, oh my gosh, if I was a smoker, I'd totally have all that attitude. Just wait, it's just for my cigarette.
Like you have to muster up an attitude. I don't know if I can channel my attitude and
Permeates right out of me.
We all know where Harper is.
Oh,
And I figured out Aurora's deal.
So doomed.
She is the queen of the 2-year-old class now.
Oh yeah, Harper's
she's
out.
the
Harper's in the
queen.
3-year-old class. And so
Yeah.
she is the queen and
Yeah,
No.
she's the boss, Mom.
holy hot mama. And she tells Hannah, no, I go with Orion today. No, I'm going to go see Wyatt now.
I'm just gonna do what I want.
It's like, Hannah, you don't have to let her do that. She's not going to do that in our house.
But it's easier not to fight with Aurora and Harper. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, well, they're not hurting anything,
Yeah.
so just let them do what they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny. All right. Okay.